Hello dear guys, my name is Shubham. Today we will be talking about gravitation. Years before Newton discovered gravitation, people observed things falling on the ground and tried to come up with the explanation to satisfy their curiosity. In 3rd century BCE, a famous Greek philosopher Aristotle came up with his own theory to explain this phenomenon. He believed that all the matter in this universe is made up of 5 elements, that is fire, air, earth, space and water. He argued that the materials which contain earth and water in them are heavier and hence fall down, and the objects which contain air and space in them are lighter and hence rise above in the sky. He further, on basis of his theory, he further predicted that if 2 objects were thrown, heavier object will fall first, then lighter object. This was believed for 2000 years by all the common people until in 16th century Galileo performed an experiment on Leaning Tower of Pisa. He threw 2 balls of different masses and observed them, both of them fall on the ground or touch the ground at the same time, disproving the theory of Aristotle. Next, in 17th century, Einstein comes into the picture. As famous story goes by, while Einstein was resting under the tree, he observed an apple fall from the tree and moon in the sky. And he thought to himself that there must be some connection between these 2 phenomena. After some thinking, he came to understanding that the force which is responsible for apple to fall is the same force which is responsible for moon to be revolving around the earth. Further, Newton studied the experimental work of Galileo and laws of planetary bodies by Johannes Kepler and came up with the law of gravitation which is known as universal law of gravitation. The law states that every body in this universe is attracted by every other body. Does that mean there is force of attraction between me and this pen and me and this body? The answer is yes. But why don't I experience that force? We'll come to that question later. So the law further states that the force of attraction between the bodies is directly proportional to product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of the distance between them. That is, if I have 2 bodies m1 and m2 separated by distance d, the force of attraction between these 2 bodies is directly proportional to m1 and m2, which means if m1 and m2 increases, the force also increases. It further means that force of attraction is inversely proportional to square of the distance. That means if this distance increases, the force of attraction decreases by a square factor. Combining these 2 equations, we will get F proportional to m1 m2 by d square. To remove proportionality sign, we need to insert one constant, which is g, which is known as universal gravitational constant. It was determined by Henry Cavendish and was found to be around 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. To get the sense of this number, let us write this number in the decimal. So we will get this 6/7 before 10 zeros. To get the sense of the force, what is the force between 2 masses, let us take an example. Take 2 masses of 1 kg each separated by distance 1 meter apart. We will get F is equals to G. By substituting these values in this equation, we will get F is equals to G, which is 6.7 to 10 raised to minus 11 Newton. So now do you get the sense that the force of attraction between 2 kg, 1 kg mass separated by distance 1 meter is so small that we don't experience this with the objects nearby in our day-to-day life. Further, let us try to understand what are the significance, what is the importance of this law. This law combines all the natural phenomena and explains all the phenomena which were thought to be not connected, like motion of planets, why an apple falls to the ground, like why tides happen. Let us quickly recall what we have learned today. You have learned that the force which keeps us bind to the earth, which keeps planets in the motion, and which makes apple to fall to the ground is the same force which is known as gravity. You have also learned that every object in the universe is attracted towards every other object with a magnitude of force F given by F is equals to G m1 m2 by d square. You have also learned that we don't get to experience this gravitational force with our surrounding objects because the value of the force is very minute. That's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you.